So I want you guys to watch this video by this popular comedian, Be More. And when we come back, we shall talk more about what he said.
Private jet.
Most too often, we are being told by the climate czars how Mother Earth is crying, and we are just doing things without any concern for it. Everywhere you go, you see talks like this. The climate is dying. We must do something. We have to do this. We have to cut back on our carbon footprint. Don't use light if it's not necessary. Switch to solar, this and that and that and this. Some people went as far as saying that we should cut down on the number of cars that we use a day. And when I hear all this, as an African, I'm like, okay, Mother Nature is dying. Maybe for sure, maybe not. But for the sake of argument, let's say, yeah, Mother Nature is really dying. And we need to cut back on our carbon footprint. That too is for sure. But who are the ones who have destroyed Mother Earth? Who are the people who are emitting so much CO3 into the atmosphere? And those people telling us to cut back on our carbon footprint, how much carbon footprint have they themselves cut back on? The World Economic Forum that took place in Davos a few days ago, most of those high-ranking people who went there, how did they get there? Can anyone guess how they got there? Well, thanks for asking that question. By their private jets. Most of them flew there by private jets. And do you know the quantity of carbon monoxide each private jet produces? The private jet they fly to move around, most of us will never emit that same level of carbon monoxide combined. And then they bring forward this agenda of climate change and how people must cut back. Yes, we all must agree that due to recent activities, there is something seriously wrong with the planet, and we all must do our part to save it. But not with the drastic measures those climate czars are putting in place. But not with the drastic measures they want us to take on. And even if we have to take on these drastic measures to save Mother Nature, what have they themselves done? Have they themselves been an exemplary example for us? Because you cannot be telling someone to cut back on their carbon footprint when you are driving a private jet. You cannot be telling someone to cut back on their carbon footprint when you have more cars than most people will ever have. You cannot be telling someone to cut back on their carbon footprint when you have factories all over the world that produces so much of this same carbon footprint that you want others to cut back on. You can get to see the hypocrisy in this. And just to make mention of something, Europe, that claims to be the champion of climate change, do you know what happened? They went back to cold when they had a problem with Russia. When they realized that they might not be able to have enough gas to power their economy and to save their people from winter, what did they do? They went back to coal. But yes, they would tell China to shut down its coal plants. They would tell us in Africa to reduce coal production. But when it was their time, when they saw that things were not going the way they expected, they went back to coal. That is how hypocritical the world is, especially the West. It's never a big problem to them until it's a problem for them. Yeah. So, my brothers and sisters, what do you think about Bima's remark on climate change? Do you think that what we have been doing so far, or what the so called climate czars have been advising or suggesting so far, is not the solution or has not been working? And if yes, what can we do to reduce our carbon footprint and by so doing, save the environment? Let us know in the comment section below because, like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, please kindly like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel because little bit of goodwill, like the one you are doing just now, helps the channel a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one. God.